So, the trailer and behind the scenes development video finally released for Cold War Zombies. After waiting so long for some new information, and after being teased with a series of screenshots and short clips, we now have the full trailer. And with it comes a lot of information about the newest Call of Duty Zombies experience. As there was so much information in the trailer, I thought I would make a video rounding up some of the most important details and aspects that were revealed today, including both gameplay and story points for those who are interested. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the location and setting of the launch map itself. The map will be called Die Maschine, which translates from German to The Machine. The developers in the video said this will be a Cold War story, so it's connecting quite clearly to the main game itself. The core and surface of the map is a reimagined Nacht der Toten, with an incredibly large playable area outside the bunker. However, the map itself also includes a new underground area for the players to explore. Talking about all this is a nice segue into my second discussion point, which is the new story for the zombies this year. The most important thing to mention first of all is this new story takes place in the Aether universe, same as most other zombies maps that Treyarch have released. However, the game still takes place after the events of Black Ops 4. Craig Houston said that canon is canon, implying they do not intend to retcon Black Ops 4's story at all, which is a great decision in my opinion. However, he also said that it is the Aether universe, so don't be surprised if a few elements don't stay dead. This is immediately demonstrated at the start of the trailer's cutscene, in which a woman called Sam makes a phone call to Weaver. This obviously isn't a coincidence. Treyarch fully intend for us to think this is the same Samantha that we're familiar with, or at least one that's connected to her in some way. But let's talk a bit about the new story itself. At the end of Black Ops 4, Primus and Ultimus sacrificed themselves to collapse the multiverse and create singular universe with no zombies. In Craig Houston's words, they were half right. This new story takes place in the main Black Ops universe and sees players as a part of a group called Requiem, a CIA-backed international response team led by Weaver, a character who will be familiar to anyone who's played through some of the previous Black Ops campaigns. The players will be at odds throughout the story with a team of Soviet rivals known as Omega Group, who are interested in studying and harnessing the power of the unexplained anomalies around the globe. This seems like it's going to be the new Group 935, whom are going to be committing lots of acts and keeping our characters on their toes throughout the story. We'll encounter these characters with unknown agendas and will reveal many secrets during the game's story. This to me is so exciting and the new story intrigues me greatly, so I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Since Omega Group is Soviet based, it's possible it could see some of our Ascension characters again, Yuri for example, so this to me is just awesome. The next thing I'd like to talk about for a bit are the brand new gameplay elements that Treyarch showed off in the trailer. For a start, kill streaks have made their way into zombies, including the Chopper Gunner, Sentry Gun and War Machine. Additionally, there's a new way to end the game as opposed to just dying due to zombies, or in some cases completing the Easter egg. Players can now call in an exfil chopper, which you can escape in after surviving a few additional rounds. The player can earn extra in-game rewards if they use this method. There also seems to be a brand new perk called Elemental Pop which the player can acquire. Additionally, although it's not exactly a brand new feature, customization of weapons and classes is back, and the player can unlock guns and choose what they can start the game with. This includes lethal, tactical and support equipment. All these things however can also be found in-game and in some cases can even be crafted. The devs mentioned that all weapons boast rarity and power levels, and the player can continue to increase damage and potential however they see fit, which sounds like a very interesting new system to me. We got a smidge of gameplay of the new wonder weapons, one of which looks like an elemental cannon of sorts, the other vaguely resembled a nail gun to me. Furthermore, Treyarch mentioned a new intel system to make story content more accessible on demand at any point, although we didn't really get too much information about it other than that. The last thing is the new boss zombie, which is very hard to even describe really. It looked like a giant toxic monster wearing a hazmat suit, and I can already see myself being terrified by it in the game. Another point worth speaking about in this video are the returning features in zombies. A lot of familiar elements seem to have made their way back into the game, including the ray gun, mystery box, pack-a-punch, power-ups and certain perks, including quick revive and jug, thank goodness. Speed Cola and Deadshot also seem to be returning, but with brand new designs of the machines, so that's pretty cool as well. The teddy bear in the mystery box has been changed to a rabbit. I'm not sure if there's a reason for that at all, but it's definitely worth mentioning. Finally, Hellhound seem to be making a return, but they have the same kind of toxic look as the new boss zombie. The next thing to talk about briefly is progression and post-launch content in the game. All post-launch content will be free apparently, which is great news for those who want to get heavily involved in zombies this year. Zombies is going to be directly tied to the battle pass, and the mode itself, like the rest of the game, will be cross-platform. Finally, your ranks and weapons will be connected throughout multiplayer and zombies, so whatever you earn in one will also be earned in the other. But for now, that is pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching the video. It is the first zombies video I've done in a while, but it feels like I'm kind of going back to my roots a bit from a few years ago, so I'm very excited about that. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like and maybe consider subscribing while you're at it, it would be a great help. But for now, thank you very much, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.